morning, and welcome to episode 1726 of Hard Factor. It is Friday, June 6, 2025, and Donald Trump and Elon Musk are feuding. I thought I was going to say the thing, but I didn't. Donald Trump and Elon Musk are in it. The inevitable feud is here, and we got it for you.
You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
We predicted it. You know, they're stealing my thunder because I thought the biggest news of the day was that I joined a startup company, Giftfleet, that supports college athletes by fans allowing them to send gifts to people maybe not on a scholarship, maybe not an NIL deal. And, you know, it's people helping people and their favorite athletes. I thought me joining the company at Giftfleet, which you should totally subscribe to on Instagram and X, I thought that was big news.
Yeah, no, that is big, but it's not. It's not as big as the fact that Elon and Trump are feuding.
Have you guys signed up for Giftfleet yet? Giftfleet, like athlete with Giftfleet.
I'm on it. I have
$1,200 gift.
Anyone that's ever appreciated a joke, I have told maybe should do it. But
haven't yet, but I will, Mark, because I'm one of those guys.
We're going to be huge. I'd like to go to some bowl games, so let's make it happen. All right, let's go back to the show. Sorry.
No, it's okay. I like startup Mark.
Yeah, startup Mark starting up, baby.
Starting up. But he's primed and ready. Just pull the ripcord.
Woo!
Absolutely. This feud is happening live. It's been happening for the past about 9 hours. I got out of a meeting and Mark texted me. He said, are you watching this? I said, what? He goes, Trump Musk feud. It's like heroin. I said, plug me in, and I did, and we're about to plug you guys into it.
You know how like news stories are big and you can kind of sense it, like you can sense a big story whether you've gotten the details or not. I plugged into the Discord, patreon.com/hardfactor, and saw some messages like, hey, if you guys want to go extra long, no one's going to complain from like Gavin and stuff. And then I started like, it just kept flowing and flowing. And I saw all the tweets. It's unbelievable.
It's not every day an autistic billionaire calls the president a pedophile. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's true. It's true. It's not every day you have the two most unhinged guys on the planet who were once friends and now foes, just going at each other.
Talking about defunding billions and billions of dollars, Bannon's threatening to deport Musk. It was unbelievable.
We're gonna get all into it. Well, what else? We're gonna start with that. What do you guys got?
I've got a lighthearted one that Kyle Kane from Instagram turned me on to, and that's the Massage World Championships.
Ooh,
which I'm very interested in.
You could judge.
I looked into that, Pat, and unfortunately the spots are all full this year. I imagine they fill up in about 2 seconds once the call for volunteers goes out.
That's right. Yeah. It's like the judges for the steak world championships. Yeah. Close second.
Yeah, we'll tell you all about it. There's a lot of them going on across the world, but the big one is coming up the end of this month.
I mean, assuming we don't talk Musk and Trump for 45 minutes, I've got a short story about a woman in Japan I'm calling Goodbye Kitty.
Oh, hello, goodbye.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Goodbye, Kitty.
Well, without further ado, I think we just jump right into it, okay? So a little background on the feud if you don't know. We talked about earlier this week how Musk left the White House, his 120 or 30-day probationary period as a special government employee has passed, and they did that kind of big kiss-off at the Oval Office, and everything seemed pretty friendly there, honestly. Everything seemed pretty friendly. Now, internally, Trump, I guess, had been beefing about the big, beautiful bill, right? And also maybe he stole Musk had, and maybe he stole Stephen Miller's wife. We don't know. He had a black eye. Stephen Miller's the right hand.
Well, I saw that his kid was the one that gave him the black eye.
The little 5-year-old that weighs 30 pounds slugged him.
After he asked him to punch him in the face, which is what you do with a 5-year-old.
Well, he did say one thing while on his last week, but it was like, I don't like this bill, as opposed to, it was like hinting at the fact that he didn't like the bill. And then as soon as he left.
Right. Okay. And as soon as he left, guys, he didn't hold back. He took right to X and started criticizing the bill in a big old way. Now, he said things like, quote, this immense level of overspending will drive America into debt slavery. Right. That's a pretty bold thing to say about the bill. He said things like, call your senator, call your congressman. Bankrupting America is not okay. Kill the bill. I mean, that's about as direct criticism as you can get, right? Like,
Yeah.
literally do whatever you can. To translate, I bought this social media platform to affect political change in the way that I want to, and then I fully use that social media platform to support the election of Donald Trump, and now I'm using that social media platform to undercut his first piece of legislation that he's trying to get through, right? That's the translation there. And guys, cut to Thursday, and Trump is meeting in the Oval Office with Friedrich Merz, okay, who's Germany's new chancellor. And right after this happened, he criticized Elon. Let's just take a quick left turn because this is the second most electric thing that took place on Thursday. We'll get right back to the feud.
June 6th, tomorrow, this is D-Day anniversary, when the Americans once ended a war in Europe. And I think this is in your hand in specific, in ours.
That was not a pleasant day for you?
No, that was not a pleasant...
This was not a great
in the
day.
long run, Mr. President, this was the liberation of my country from Nazi dictatorship.
That's true.
So,
That's true.
Yeah, you didn't like that very much, did you? D-Day. It wasn't good for you, was it, D-Day?
Pat, what is the
We
chancellor's
dropped a
name?
lot of bombs on you, didn't we?
Friedrich Merz.
Friedrich Merz. Does he wear his pants as high as Fred Merz from I Love Lucy?
That's a deep cut for startup, Mark. I don't know if our listeners know I
You guys
Love
don't know about
Lucy.
Merz?
Of course I know
Yeah,
about
he,
Merz.
he was Ricky Ricardo's best friend. Anyway, we're going to move on from that hilarious interaction at the Oval Office and get right back to Elon Trump. Okay, so
Yeah.
later on in that press conference, in that Oval Office press conference, obviously the press asked President Trump about Elon Musk. And Trump said he was, quote, very disappointed in Elon. And that is when the feud kicked off full bore. Elon did not take long to get on X and say, quote, without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. Whoa. Okay. All right, Mark, where do we go from here?
Okay, so it popped off. Now, a lot of the popping off was by Elon on X, and Trump does have an X account that his last post is from like 5 days ago. A lot of his were on Truth. Something tells me Elon blocked Donald's X account. So most of these are going to be Elon, but Trump comes out and says the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. So now, like, what? Wait, what? Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy.
Okay, let's unpack those because interesting. You said when you said what is right. That's the first time he's ever said Joe Biden's name, and wasn't criticizing Biden. He was essentially saying, "Surprise, Biden didn't do this. Now I'm going to do it."
It's a
Of the
theme.
EV mandate,
Yeah, go ahead.
Elon popped back and said, "Everyone remember this," and he tweeted the video of Trump essentially doing a Tesla commercial on the White House lawn.
Oh, I thought you were going to play the video.
Are you playing it?
Oh no, I'm sorry. I don't
Oh,
know.
okay.
Yeah, we thought you were going to play it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so no, so it popped off. So now Musk is like, fuck, okay, now I got to get back on it. And he starts popping off hard. He's like, okay, fuck you. Okay. And the theme of like, Biden should have done it, and I knew for a while I was going to do it, even though I had him in the office where Buddy is going to come around with Musk when he insults Trump too. It's like, well, then why were you guys hanging out to begin with? Musk says the Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year, but then he says, time to drop the really big bomb. Elon Musk says, at real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. Have a nice day, Donald J. Trump.
Okay. It's okay. So here's where people's heads are absolutely
It's like,
exploding.
why would you hang out with a pedophile if you thought he was a pedophile and support him? And the other guy's like, why would you hang out with this guy if you hated his EVs and you thought he was ripping off the government and you wanted to say, like,
Yeah. Well, so Elon came in there to try to do with the Doge stuff, right? And he didn't do nearly what he said he was going to do as far as cutting government spending and how much he saved and giving people maybe $5,000 checks and all this bullshit. So maybe he's a little
data potentially. He scraped data from the copyright office. He scraped data from the Social Security office. He's in the AI game. That's
not his subsidies.
Right.
Saying like he cut other programs, but not his. Right.
Right.
Like,
beyond this, keep in mind he also had 12 pending investigations in looking into him that all went away as soon as Trump was elected.
Some AI stuff in there too. Keep going.
So maybe he's just a little bit, I don't know, embarrassed. Didn't do the job he said he was going to do, and Trump is now going to just fuck him over completely with his subsidies and everything that he wanted.
Yeah, I mean that is the weird part.
Exactly how it's going to happen, but we knew they were going to hate each other.
Yeah,
but that is the fucking weird part. It's like Elon was just going in and doing like, okay, so a lot of the take on Elon's Doge things was he's bringing a tech attitude to government, right? Which is move fast, break things, and a lot of the experts were saying, bro, this is shit that you can't rebuild. Like this is shit that like if you break it, it's not like okay, let's make a fix like they do in tech, right? But
the government moves it like the justice system pays,
right? But my thing is like, Elon knew that there was some fucked up shit going on. Like he knew it, right? But all of a sudden he's criticizing the bill.
Right. There was some ridiculous spending. Yeah.
But the bill is always fucked up shit going on. Like why is Elon? It's weird to me that Elon's like choosing to be a hero.
Bill. Yeah.
Like all of a sudden now I'm looking out for you guys, the American people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like he's saying, look, because he's saying like then he posted another thing about in 1992 Trump party with Jeffrey Epstein, just going to leave this here, and it's like Trump like dancing. It's a video of Trump dancing with some women. They're definitely of age, by the way. They're women.
Yeah.
So Musk just starts going nuts. Like he's claiming he knew the whole time. It's more than just this bill. They just hate each other. And then after the SpaceX, we're going to get rid of all the subsidies. Elon Musk tweets out, in light of the president's statement about cancellation of my government contracts at SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. So now Boeing's like, whoa!
Dude, even further on the space tip, Eric Berger, Space Guy, tweeted, "This would both end the International Space Station and simultaneously provide us no way to safely deorbit it." When Trump said he was going to cut the subsidies, and
Musk set us back like 50 years to the space race.
Musk retweeted it and he says, "This just keeps getting better and better. Go ahead, make my day." So what he did there, bro, is he challenged the dude that you don't challenge. He's so fucking unhinged. I mean, he's literally dismantling Harvard because he doesn't like them because they're an elite institution.
Yeah.
What's going to happen here?
Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. Kanye is going to be upset. Bros, please, no. We love you both so much.
Nazi Kanye from the top rope.
You're so upset.
Kanye calls for unity.
Also, Ashley St. Clair weighed in. You know who she is, right?
Porn star?
Well,
she's
no.
Musk's baby mama, right?
Oh,
hottie. She's
yeah.
the most recent hottie baby mama.
I wish she was a porn star.
We wish. That she claims like that he's not paying her, and maybe like she DM'd him, slid in his DMs, and then he was like, "I'll seed you," and then she's been like saying,
"I will seed you."
She's saying he's not paying child support, so she weighs in and says, "Hey, real Donald Trump, let me know if you need any breakup advice," which is pretty funny.
Trump is gonna fuck Elon so hard in the ass. He's never going to be able to
recover.
Both
equally powerful.
No. Trump's going to dig so deep into Elon's business, and he's going to find something.
They can both hurt each other, but
so here's the thing: is if Elon's money, his wealth, on almost all of his businesses comes from government contracts and subsidies. I mean, we're talking billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. And remember, there was 12 investigations into Elon Musk before Trump got elected. They literally just brought back insane investigations in the FBI, like who put the cocaine in the White House, okay? Yeah. Trump is literally making CBS pay him, okay, because of an edit on a Kamala Harris video after he won the election.
Yeah, he's going after Biden after, like, Biden's an 80-year-old former president who doesn't know where he is.
Demented
man. He's going to
tear Elon apart.
No, well, did you see Trump's going after the auto pen that Biden used to sign everything? That's hilarious.
Yeah, but he signs everything with auto pen.
He signs with an auto pen.
Trump also signs with an auto pen. Yeah, it's insane, man.
Well, Molly Wright in the live comment says, "Guys, it's 5D chess. This is part of the plan. Come on, they're not enemies." And listen, I mean, I'm kind of one of the same side with her because Steve Bannon and a lot of people that support Trump have come out and said that Elon Musk is definitely an illegal alien and that Musk's going to get deported because Trump team's going to look into it. I don't think he's currently an illegal alien. I think he was when he came into Canada, and then but I think he's a U.S. citizen. But they're talking about deporting him and stuff like that. And I was like, how funny would it be if they deported Elon Musk and it was 5D chess? And it's like to get everyone to calm down about deportations,
Dude.
Oh, look, we got rid of Elon Musk.
No, there are heads exploding right now. One of my favorite tweets. I didn't screen grab it, but it was a cyber truck with a printed image of Donald Trump after the assassination attempt, and the guy was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do with this now?"
Yeah, no, people are losing it online. Like, for example, this guy. This might be my favorite one of the day. It says, "My brother is not enjoying this," and then it's a text from his brother that said, "Libs and MAGA are both going to key my Tesla now. God damn it!"
Here's what I'm interested in: is like the Trump Epstein stuff. It's been around, like the Michael Wolff recordings, right? Which he released a little bit too late before the election, or he could have released them way ahead of time because people don't want to hear what they don't want to hear, right? They don't want to hear if it's coming from a side that is not theirs as they perceive it. But the fact that then Elon is then pointing out what's been true, but he's a guy that they do want to hear it from. I'm interested to see what happens. Like
It's hard
Elon
to come
saying,
back. It's hard to come back from calling someone a pedophile like that.
"Well, dude, he called
That's
that one
the lowest
the,
you can go,
the,
right?
the one guy
There's
a
a
pedo
picture
guy
of
ruined his
Elon with
life."
Ghislaine right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Get back with it.
That would be 5D chess if you call someone else a pedophile, but you were going to the island. But
Yeah.
I mean, dude, what if Elon goes full heel and becomes the best possible leader for the United States of America by fighting Donald Trump?
Pat, he claims now he wants to start a new political party that 80% of the people can agree on, the people in the middle. He goes, Elon Musk says, is it time to create a new political party in America that actually represents the 80% in the middle? And he puts up a poll.
Look at
And
Andrew
your boy,
Yang.
Pat, look at Yang Gang down there.
Yang Gang.
Working on it.
I'm
Says
still
Andrew Yang.
alive. Hey, everybody, I'm still doing it.
I'm still doing it.
Yang Gang.
I'm very likable, but don't have the leadership quality to lead a party. But I'm out here.
I freeze up during debates, but I'm over here.
I am out here.
Yeah, write the policy. No, don't take the stage, please.
Right now, Elon's Twitter feed is just calling out Trump hypocrisy, which Trump does not like to see.
No. I mean, the internet's having a field day. Here's
Tesla stock also dropped nearly 15% today.
It's bad for both.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there was a big group of people on Wall Street Bets. This wasn't totally taken seriously. It wasn't a movement. There was a large group of people that said, let's short Tesla further from beyond the Doge dip. And if those guys are right, it's going to put Elon in a tremendous fucking squeeze. And I wouldn't
not
doubt
Elon,
that.
just the tens of thousands of employees.
Yeah, exactly.
When you go from 300 billion to 80 billion, you're still okay.
Mark, I'm interested to hear whose side you're on because you dislike both of these gentlemen clearly.
Sure.
Who are you siding with more on this one?
I'm really enjoying it. I think both are bringing up good points.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean, I don't want Americans to suffer from it, but I'm having a good day. I hope that it ends. I hope that it ends at some point, and that doesn't cause financial strain or anything bad for Americans. But today was a fun day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Trump's last drop in the conversation was, I don't mind Elon turning against me, but we should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in the expenses, which is not true. $1.6 trillion and the biggest tax cut ever, may be true. If the bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase, not true. And things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. This puts our country on a path to greatness. Make America great again. Interesting and measured response that he didn't go further at
That's
Elon
what I'm saying. Both
necessarily.
these guys, outside of the low blows and the pedophile things, they're both bringing up decent points.
Oh, if Trump were to acknowledge the pedophile attacks, it would be amazing.
He might have to.
Oh,
Did you guys see the
That doesn't seem
on
like
the
Musk going to stop with that.
on the tip of So right now, Trump is holding up the merger between Paramount and Skydance because CBS hasn't paid him his homage yet. His essentially his tax fee for the Harris interview that he claims was misedited. But the retort to that is that Fox interview. Remember, he was asked if he would declassify the Epstein files. Well, Fox gave him a generous edit on that, and if you watch the full thing, he pauses for way longer than it seems that he initially did, thinking about it before he realizes that he might be in there. But I don't know, man. We'll see. Dan Bongino and Kash Patel did an interview recently saying, "Oh yeah, we looked at it. Epstein didn't kill himself, so sorry, it's not the case there." So I don't know what's going on there.
I doubt anything comes of that. There was Bill Clinton. He's fine.
Yeah.
And do I think Trump went to? Yeah. I think Trump and Clinton both went. Yeah. But I don't think anything's going to happen.
Both those guys are hound dogs, Trump and Elon. Wouldn't surprise me if both of them went there and partied together.
Right. It's all subterfuge to destroy the report. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Hopefully it'll keep heating up overnight when Elon's ketamine hits, because he usually starts doing K in the evening.
Can you imagine? He's like retweeting everyone that's like supporting him too. It's just X is incredible today.
He's probably going to go into hiding. I bet he goes into hiding.
Well, he already has death threats like Trump. Both those guys are like the most assassinated people out there. They both already go into like.
Yeah, but I bet he goes into official hiding.
Yeah,
we'll see. Maybe he'll have to do it in Certifica.
What if this is what gets him to rehab? It's wild.
I don't know, man.
It's wild. Couldn't have predicted it. All right, let me do my Japanese lady because it's not fun.
Okay.
We can end on a more fun massage thing.
Yeah.
You guys know I like cats. Big cat guy. Cats and dogs.
Yeah.
I know some people don't like cats. That's fine. You're wrong, but that's fine. Japan likes cats. I'd say Japan's one of the top countries for cats, right?
Do they? Do they love cats?
Oh yeah, Hello Kitty. Like I showed you. Like you. I think probably Japan's top 3 countries. We might want to Google it, but
but they're a very clean country. I imagine they don't like stray cats over there running
around.
Gotta
be Turkey and Japan in the top 3.
Turkey definitely.
Yeah, Japan's also one of those. Isn't that the country that like will keep a cat like in a jar so it grows weird and small? Like isn't it like a cultural thing? Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Japan's number 1, Wes, according to this thing.
Really?
Japan, France, Netherlands, Italy, Canada.
Number 1 in what? Because they don't have the most
cat-friendly countries that boost pet-friendly travel and support cats.
U.S. by far has the most cats, but China.
Well, what's the most cats?
Here's another article. It has United States, China, Russia, Japan 4. Japan's going to be in your top 5 in most of these.
Yeah.
Again, Hello Kitty and all the cat imagery. Anyways. They do have some cats. They do probably like them indoors, and they feel bad. And to add to that point, they feel bad when they have to like move or can't take care of cats. And instead of letting them out in the streets, they will gift them to people that can take care of them. Right?
That's nice. By the way, 14 cats per 100 in Japan. 14 cats per 100.
It's pretty high. So like this one woman in Japan, she loves cats. She said, I, as a cat lover, will take in anyone's cats that they can no longer support. Any homeless cats, any people moving that have financial issues, give them to me. I am your cat lady. And that's what people did. They gave this woman over 100 cats, hundreds of cats, in fact. And recently in southwestern Japan, in Kunamoto, there was a smell coming from her house. And the city's animal protection center was called. There was a report from a couple saying one of the cats they had asked the woman to take care of was dead. I don't know how they found that out, but there was a smell. There was a report from a family that said that their cat that they gave to this woman was dead. So animal protection went over there, and they entered the house and found over 100 dead cats in her house.
Ooh, along with the urine, that's a stinky house.
Yeah, it's not good, dude. That's so many dead cats.
That's so many dead cats. How did she stand that? Smell.
Yeah. And those aren't natural causes deaths neither.
No.
Starvation death.
Yeah. Just meowing to death. Just
gross.
Crying to. So a representative for the
Was she sleeping on the dead cats?
we're shuffling them to the side,
Yeah.
shooing them
A
away.
pile of dead cats in the
Oh,
corner.
another one died on my bed. Shoot.
That's a lot. 100 dead cats is gonna fill up a floor pretty quick.
Well, also, Japanese live in small houses, so
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
yeah.
That's the whole floor is dead
It's
cats.
60% cats in there.
You got to burn that house down, right? There's no way to clean it up, right?
Oh, the house has to go. I mean, well, what a deal you'd get if you're the next person moving in, because she's in jail, and a representative for Japan apologized on her behalf.
You can't get rid of that smell.
Yeah, they said we're taking this very seriously.
Yeah. It's sad.
So
man.
sorry.
So sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty. That's why I'm calling her Goodbye Kitty, because gross.
She just kept taking the cats and letting them die.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it seems like the report says that they were from people in financial dire straits. So, like, I don't think she was getting a lot of money. I think she just was a sick puppy.
Well, she had to replace the cat every week that died. So,
But what?
as soon as one died, she was taking another in.
To die?
I don't
she
think they
have
all
any
died at
cat
the same
food in there?
time. I think she was just replacing alive cats with dead cat with an alive cat every time she got the chance.
Did she have any cat food whatsoever in there?
I mean, wouldn't the cats start eating each other at that point?
Maybe that's part of it.
Yeah. Maybe
Maybe that's what she likes.
Are dogs cannibals?
Dogs
what?
will eventually eat you, but
Takes
it
longer.
takes forever.
Yeah, there's been people on. I think one guy went on like Joe Rogan and talked about it. He worked in the morgue and he said that like certain breeds of dogs will take like a day or more, and cats pretty much do it like within an hour.
Yeah, they start eating your eyeballs within the first 20 minutes of your death.
Okay, in some survival situations, a cat will eat other cats.
Well, yeah.
So that's a bunch
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. I'd eat a cat so soon.
Yeah.
Damn.
And the Alaskan people in that movie with Christian Slater, whoever it was, Alive. A plane goes down in Alaska. You're going to eat a human.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would, man, honestly.
I would eat you, Pat. If we had
You would eat
came
me?
down to. Well,
I'd eat
it depends
your-
on who's
I'd eat
depends on
your
who's
thighs.
sickest. We'd either draw. I wouldn't do it in a shady way. We'd either draw straws, or you would already have like been injured to the point of you're going to die. Then I'd eat you. Yeah, and I'd
My
expect
thighs
you
would
to
be
do the same.
My thighs would be so delicious, and they
They
would
would be.
last. They'd last you guys for days.
I would call your thighs so quick, be like,
Oh, Pat thigh would
Yeah.
last.
It's where most of my weight is.
It's fine. We're gonna be okay, everyone. Pat just died.
He's got 2 thighs. That's gonna last us 6 months.
Yeah.
We can start a colony up here.
See.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's disgusting. It's too many dead cats. All right. Well, with all this craziness going on in the world right now, Trump, Elon feuding, the wars, financial insecurity, all that stuff. Sometimes I personally like to go up the road to tropical massage and get a nice 60-minute hot stone massage from my girl Lily, which on Groupon usually costs me about $48.
That's so cheap.
Dude,
It's incredible.
less than $1 a minute is a steal.
Yeah, I tip her 20. So the
Okay.
whole thing cost me about $70. Little fun fact: I'm a big pussy, and not only am I never offered a happy ending, Lily also knows by now I do not like the hot stone portion of the massage because the stones are just too hot and they make me itch from the heat.
What is the hot stone portion of the massage exactly? What does that entail?
She leaves the room and then she comes back in and you hear the stones clanking, and then she places the hot stones on little like down your back in increments, and she leaves them there, and then eventually she will start massaging your back with the hot stone, and she never cools them down enough, so they just burn my back.
She
And
just watches you squirm.
yeah, she watches me
Do
like
you squirm?
it ruins the massage. So finally I told her, I was like, Lily, enough with the hot stones. I'd rather just have your hands on me.
Yeah, but that's an engineered break for Lily. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah. No,
Right.
she hates.
Yeah.
She hates. It's a 2-minute go talk shit about fatty break, and she doesn't get that anymore with me.
It's like getting a lemonade from Chick-fil-A and being like, no ice, please. No ice.
Does she give it 50% for those replacement 2 minutes?
What's that?
Does she give it like less of an effort during that replacement time?
No, she's always
you get less.
she's adapting. She's always evolving. and she improves each and every time I go back.
Wow.
But she's probably a long way from competing in something that Kyle Kane and IG turned me on to, and that is the World Massage Championship circuit. Okay, now from what I can tell, these massage championships operate like any other bullshit championship circuit in the world, with events happening year round in all parts of the world. Here's a clip from one of the competitions where an Asian chick is giving an incredible ass massage with just her knees.
Whoa.
While on top of a man. I mean, that technique is incredible. Look at this. And as you can see, there's a guy with a clipboard in the background.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That costs more than $48.
Yeah.
She's got a knee in each cheek.
In each cheek.
Her arms are behind her back, okay, folded, clasped behind her back, resting on her butt, and she is just gyrating her knees.
She's like riding them with her knees.
Pressure points. Yeah. Wow.
And I don't know what they're judging on. I don't know if it's the moans, if they're adding or deducting points based on
It's gotta
God
be a
knows
10,
what.
right? That's a 10.
That's a 10 butt massage.
Yeah.
Anyway, the crown jewel of the massage championships is the World Championship Massage 2025, which is put on by the prestigious governing body, the International Massage Association. It's just around the corner.
Do the judges get down and they're like, well, is it just like a ruse for the judges to get massaged?
I don't know. I don't know
Yeah.
what the whole thing is.
It's a tie again.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
Yeah.
you know how,
we need
you
the
know
knees
how, like,
again.
Yeah.
in wine competitions, like if you're judging a wine, you
Yeah.
spit.
Yes.
Because if you drink, then you'll get too hammered and you won't be able to judge the wines accurately.
Great points
Right.
coming. Yeah.
How could you get more than one massage and judge them
It's
without?
a great point. Well, it looks like the guy with the clipboard isn't even the one getting the massage, so they're just basing
No.
it off of looks, and maybe they interview the person afterwards. But
They do. They do. They
that's
get
not
feedback.
really- that's not really the same thing. People have different comfort levels, and that's not really.
Right.
It should be the same person getting massage, Pat.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's impossible, as you pointed out.
They're based on technique, overall form, feedback from the volunteer who, I don't imagine that guy gave too much bad feedback. Anyway,
Is this the M? What is it?
No. So I was going to say this is one of them. There's also, I don't know which is the biggest one, because they also have the international the World Championships being put on by the International Therapy Association or the nonprofit Massage World Cup. I don't know, but
Has any non-Asian ever won this?
Yes, actually, Mark, I was shocked that the
Was it
other
a Swede?
people.
Yeah.
Well, one of the United States people that won had a very Asian name, but I was shocked to see that people other than Chinese women actually give massages. And here's a little promo video. One of the competitions they have is best massage promo video, and here is a video from Italy. I'm going to play for you guys.
Touching and listening are the means to connect with our customer and perceive his needs.
Perceive his
Through
needs.
massage, a magical language of two energies that meet begins.
There's a classroom of people watching this woman
Through
massage.
your hands, you reach the energy and soul of the client. Our hands become our eyes that analyze and understand where pain or tension exists. Listening, comprehending.
Anyway, you get it.
There's like they got like a Carlos Santana vibe going, like
She-
that's magical.
Yeah. Now let's check out this chick from Poland, of all places, who was also nominated because she didn't quite understand her massage instruction, I guess, and she does it all with her feet instead of her hands. She had a little classic Polak mix-up here. She's using her feet. They're like, no, you use your hands. She's like, nah.
My left foot.
Yeah. But
These
check
are my
this
low
out.
hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
She just does it all with her feet.
She still doesn't get it.
No, she's having a tough time. But yeah, these are one of the competitions are these promo reels and stuff. Look at her, she's just standing on this
It's incredible.
all with her feet. Now you might be asking yourself, how much does the overall winner get? Well, the world champion, in addition,
Married.
right? Well, I think it's all bragging rights. Like, you know how
Yeah.
if you win an Oscar, you get paid more for your movie.
Exactly.
You win the massage championship, you can now charge $500 an hour for
800
massage.
proposals to the winner.
Yeah. But it's
I was
1,000
thinking-
euros.
1,000 euros. I was thinking, is this just like a big honeypot from the FBI to arrest all the handlers that drive the people in?
Yeah, it's possible. They have a picture of all the judges, and you can spot the traffickers almost in there. And
They're like, it's like raising a horse or something to them.
yeah, oh yeah, like they bid on them afterwards. They bid on all the Asian chicks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the judging criteria at least from the World Massage Cup.
Yeah.
Okay,
which is
let's hear it.
okay. This is kind of interesting. So, and they talk a little bit on the website here about essentially how this is an impossible fucking thing to judge.
Yeah.
Okay, but at least these are the criteria that they're judging on: flow, tempo, rhythm, continuity throughout the whole performance. Open parentheses, like a river flowing. Close parentheses. That's pretty cool. Smooth transitions, technique, the choice of technique, and the relevance, the diversity and variation in techniques. Table comes into play. Ergonomics, how big's the table? How wide? How tall? The working posture and positioning, leg positioning, body angle, power transmission, use of legs, hips, straight arms, etc. Client interaction. So I guess maybe you're like, there's like a phony client and they watch the whole thing where someone comes to the table and says, hey,
like
I'll be getting a massage today.
performance. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is.
And then aesthetics, layout, design of the workspace, and then entertainment, introduction speech. Is it clear, informative, energetic,
Did you
originality
come
and creativity,
you
personal
come?
touch, right? Exactly.
Yeah, like Lily's is hard or soft.
Yeah. How is there not a bonus for making someone come?
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
the
no,
last one is jizz cleanup. Is it clean? Did you get it all?
yeah. Well, Mark, there's no
Is the customer sticky?
there isn't a best penis massage category, though it's the most important massage technique worldwide. I think that they knew that the Chinese would sweep that category with their eyes all the way closed. And again, I tried to find out if you could volunteer. You can, but you got to be quick to the draw once they put out the
Oh God.
the call for volunteers.
We'll talk about a Nepo situation. If that's all.
Yeah.
The family,
The MWC, you also need to take it. You need to get a license, Wes. I don't know about the other.
Some of them I saw
license.
that all you need to do is basically say that you know how to massage, pay the entry fee, and be able to do a massage on video for 35 minutes straight. That's it.
Okay.
So,
You might need a reference too. You might need like Lily to write you a note to say
Right.
that you're not in it for the hand jobs.
Why would you recommend Lily?
yeah, we should fund Lily to go over there
Yeah.
and compete, because I mean,
She
I
just
think-
I'm a little
stays
worried
over
she's gonna blow it with the hot stones. She said that she can't even get the stones right.
yeah, she would blow with the hot stones. They're too
there.
hot.
Too hot, Lily.
They're too hot.
Jesus, Lily.
You see the marks on his back, Lily? He's blistering.
Do you go? Do you wear underwear or are you nude?
No, I wear underwear.
Okay, but you still have the towel over you like you're nude. Your lower
Yeah, I mean,
half, or
she
no?
pulls up your boxers like basically like a thong almost. When
You
she does
could
the
get
legs.
nude, correct?
Oh,
and
I
still
could
not get a
nude.
happy ending. You could
I
get.
could, but I feel like the nude is an invitation, like for
Sure.
the happy ending. Like if you're nude, that's the step one of happy ending.
And also,
Do you
you
shower
haven't gone
bef-
nude yet. So, do you
Yes,
wash your butt before?
I shower before and after, yeah, because
Yeah.
the oil.
But was there ever a time that you were like you really wanted a massage, but you were coming from somewhere, so you
You
were
ever
like,
go on a
"All right,
jog
this one
before?"
time, I'm just."
I've been questionable. I've gone in there under questionable circumstances before, but never disgusting.
You smelled yourself?
Yeah. No. I don't go in. I don't go in after.
Sorry,
If
Lily.
I've sweated all during the day, I will not go in, or I'll take a shower before. I respect Lily.
What does she call you, Mr. Wes?
She doesn't call me anything. She calls me sir.
Okay.
Well, thank you, sir. But I told
No
you I
hot
saw her.
stone for
I
you.
saw her. I saw her at the grocery store the other day and said hi to her.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been awkward.
No, it was great. Like I said, I was glad to see she
How
was
old
allowed out. She's in her early 30s, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's single, Wes?
Okay.
I don't know if single, but by single you mean like not chained up.
I mean, like,
Do you
make a
do you
move
like
on
put
her?
your phone down with the
no.
picture of your half Asian son, like so she can see it?
No,
so
I
she
haven't.
knows-
I haven't
okay.
done that yet. I haven't done that yet.
Think about it.
Yeah, I probably will next time.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I dropped my phone. Oh, that's my son, Cameron.
I'll get some more information from her next time I'm in there. I'll ask her a few questions, but I don't know if she can answer me.
Lily, can you be his mom?
He needs a mother, Lily.
Yeah, Lily.
Yeah. Anyway, anything else? Any new developments in the Trump feud since we've been talking?
I'm
check.
sure there have been. It's just
Elon
not-
has not tweeted. He's not tweeted in an hour, and Trump has not truthed either.
Okay. Well, I'm sure there'll be. We'll see some tonight, and catch you up on Monday. That's it for today. That's it for this week. Patreon.com/HeartFactor for more. Pat and I will be doing that next week. Listen to Mark and Will this week for 3 bonus episodes. And get out there and have a great fucking weekend. We love you.
The cream of the crop!